After a little break, I've been called back for Marvel and DC's biggest stories this year so far. Both have been in the making since last year when Rebirth started and when Captain America first said Hail Hydra. Hey, I'm Brian from BMA Comics Con. Sorry about my brief absence, but I'm here now to talk to you about Batman 21. In Part 1, we get amazing artwork by Jason Fabok that depicts the events of this issue through a hockey game. All while Batman is investigating the mysterious button, he is both watching the news and the hockey game. Once Batman turns off the monitors and proceeds to leave, he also puts down the button, and that is when he finally gets a reaction from it. The button gives off a bzzz after being near Psycho Pirate's helmet, and then a bigger jolt as it knocks down Batman. Before Batman is able to get up, he sees a ghost of his father standing before him, but not the Thomas Wayne he remembers. This is the Flashpoint version of his father that also donned the Batman persona. But before Bruce could reach out to him, he vanished. Because of this newest development in the button case, Bruce calls Flash as the button appeared to have ripped a hole in the Speed Force, so Flash then promised to be there in 1 minute. So just like the hockey game, we have 1 minute on the clock. And in that minute, Batman is sucker punched by Reverse Flash. Normally 1 minute isn't a long time to have to wait for someone, but when you have an evil speedster coming after you, a lot can happen in 1 minute. Batman takes a beating from Reverse Flash until Batman is slammed through the glass case that enclosed his father's note to him. That's when Reverse Flash finds it and rips it up. He ripped the letter that gave Thomas Wayne comfort in his final moments, knowing that he could get one last message to his son. The same letter that caused Batman to cry upon receiving it. That is the letter that Reverse Flash enjoyed destroying, as Thomas Wayne is the one that killed him in Flashpoint. But Bruce Wayne is Batman, and no one comes into his house and bullies him without paying for it. So finally Batman goes on the offense. They trade blows with each other, but eventually Reverse Flash gets the upper hand. And just like the hockey game, this fight goes into overtime. But Batman is knocked out in overtime. And then Reverse Flash goes to pick up the button, and is instantly teleported away. Then teleported back moments later, half burned alive, screaming in fear that he saw God. Then, once again, too late to help, Flash arrives, and finds Batman laying next to a dead Reverse Flash. What happened to Reverse Flash? What extent does the Watchmen play into the DC universe? What connection does Psycho Pirate's helmet have on the button? These are the questions I have for Flash 21, which will continue the button story. Please, subscribe if you enjoyed this story. One more question that I'd like to ask you. If you got to your friend's house and saw him passed out next to a dead body, what would you do? Because I feel like this next issue is a real testament to Flash's friendship. The button is one of the top 3 stories I've been waiting for since DC Rebirth started, and I have a feeling a lot is going to come out after this story. I love Fabok's artwork on this book. Speaking of the art, the panel style is a reminder to Watchmen. I even pulled out Watchmen after reading this. It was this page that felt so Watchmen-esque to me. It's funny how much we get out of this issue, even though it doesn't span more than maybe 5 minutes. Like, apparently hockey is a big thing in Gotham City. The Arkham inmates and Batman both like to watch the Gotham Blades play. Or, even more importantly, I learned that even when a speedster vibrates to phase through things, there's always a part of them that must touch the ground for them to stand steady. One of the highlights of last week was getting to read this and Secret Empire. It's funny that both this and Secret Empire would come out at the same time. I have my review of Secret Empire coming out shortly, so check that out too. And let me know which story you prefer, this or Secret Empire. But if you haven't read this issue, please go read it and let me know what you think of it and this video down below in the comments. Please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Until next time, Brian out.